Hello and welcome to the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is Oakley HiDef, and I'm here to bring you another Forge tips and tricks. This one is going to be covering vehicle bays. Now, this was brought to me by TopClass Monkey, and he's the one who brought me basically brought this whole map to my attention. He's made the majority of these pieces. I've tweaked a little bit the design of a couple of them slightly, but the majority of all of this is his. So let's go ahead. So as I said, it's covering vehicle bays, and they range to cover a bunch of different sizes and variants. So this is by far my favorite one right here. Really like it. It's open. It allows for players to walk on the sides, to get shots off, do different things, and it still houses the vehicles in a protected location, and the roof looks very nice. So basically how he did this is he has these two walkway covers on either side, ramp leading up to them, columns to support it made out of block 1x4s. Then up top he has two platform 4x4 corners right here, and then he put these large circular ramp pieces like that to make the roof, and I think it looks really nice. Kind of gives a Forerunner and also human feel at the same time, so this is very nice. And then right here he topped it off with these, I think those are, actually let's check, yeah, 5x5 flats. So there you go, that's one of the designs, by far my favorite. And over here, more simple one, it's raised off the ground, incline here. It's got a roof and some blocks are on the side just to enclose it. Here you got a door for infantry, and over on this side you have the vehicles that'll shoot out here. You may want to put a shield door or a one-way shield door if it's invasion and you don't want the other team coming in and stealing your vehicles. So that's another design, another basic one. Here, this one's a bit smaller. All the vehicles can come out this way, but also infantry can move out the side, so that's another thing that's kind of cool. It's more versatile. This one, platform extra large for the floors, platform Y larges actually for the walls. I would recommend using these for walls if you can. It'll save you on using brace larges, which you'll need for other things which are expensive as well. And also they just have a nice geometry to them. They look cool. It changes it up a bit. Next one he made was over here. This one is really cool. It's a little unorthodox in the sense that you enter through here. Once you're inside though, it's really cool. I love this feature. It's basically going to work well for ghosts, which is where you're here, and you shoot out the front, land, and then you keep going. So I think that's really cool, especially if you're looking at it from the outside. You just see all these ghosts shooting out. Might be a cool effect for the start to an invasion map or something. Or if you built some sort of troop carrier for the Covenant and ghosts can shoot out the side with ramps like that. Might be really cool. This one over here is something I added. Really like it. I'm going to go ahead and pop the roof off so you can see how I did this. Basically what we did, or what I did, was brace larges here and here, flat. Put another one on an incline to make sort of a trough, which is where vehicles would go right here. Walls, just put wall coliseum. For the walls you can put wall coliseums. Sorry, I stepped away from the mic for a second. But you can use other things as well. Platform wire larges or blocks. Then over on the fronts I put these doors and brace larges to make an arch covering it. Then I'm going to go ahead and slap the roof back on just so we can get the feel for what's going on. And as you can see, at this point the entrance is right here. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. If that were invasion, you could gate it out, and here you go, your vehicle, whatever is here, can finally now roll out and join the fight. So it's a cool base. Once again, vehicle exit and infantry exit. Another one that he made, this was made by TopClass, is something that's kind of cool that exploits the fact that mongoose are really small. So as you can see, there's an exit here. I can't even get out. I'm a Spartan and I'm crouching and I can't get out. But what you can do is use a mongoose, and these are actually small enough to slide through. So it's really cool. Maybe you might use that for a mini game or something where the zombie can chase you, but you duck into here and you're safe. I've seen something like that in Halo 3. It was called Whack-A-Mole, and it used the fact that the mongoose were so small that they basically, the humans scurried around under the floorboards essentially, and it was a fun game. So now we're going to go up top, and he has even more of these. Over on the left is a relatively simple one. Exit here, exit on the other side, infantry exit here. Over here he's made a Falcon landing zone. Pretty cool, pretty nifty, it looks clean. And then over here he used one of the bunkers from my bunker design, closed off one side, then he opened up the front to allow tanks to roll out, and then he left this side open to allow warthogs to move out. So I think this is a good use of the bunker design. And I'm going to show you one more thing that he showed me, which I actually didn't know, but is very, very useful. We're going to go through this, and it's over here. This is going to be really cool. Basically what he has is a warthog here on top of a shield door. What the shield door does is if no one's in the vehicle, it'll hold that warthog up. So right here you can see the warthog is fixed in place. And what's really cool with this is I can get it in the turret and stuff, and that's not going to do anything. So you may want this for your mini game or for some map where I can just use the turret and I'm kind of hidden. But that's not really what this whole design is used for. What it's used for is basically I can get in the driver's seat. The second I move, I'm dropped. So that's really cool. You might use it in conjunction with the pelican tutorial I had, where maybe your pelican's floating above, you have a shield door holding the warthog up. I'm going to go ahead and put that back. You'll see it bounces it. But the warthog would essentially be stuck in here. Let's imagine that's flat for a second. There you go. Yeah, so your pelican's up there, and what you could do is build the whole pelican there, put the warthog underneath, and players who are inside the pelican can move around until they see the drive, get in it, move forward, and then they drop onto the battlefield. So that could be a really cool effect. So that's something to use on your maps, a little technique. And lastly, he has a small crate out here, which makes it seem like the Covenant dropped off these ships inside here, inside of this crate, and the door has been blown off. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with vehicle bays, lots of different ways to do it, from interior structures we saw up there, to crates, etc., and even droppable vehicle deployment things, a contraption like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, this was made by TopClass Monkey. Be sure to give him props. Probably see him browsing around the channels. Give him a big thanks for showing us how to do this. So thanks guys, this is Oakley HiDef with the Halo Forge Epidemic, and I'm signing out. Thank you.